If you want to make fun shapes and spins from hip key, this routine is for you. Hi guys!
It's Silk Sweet!
Yes, we're back on the silks and we have a fun routine for you to try that starts from the hip key position.
Yeah, so if you are really good with your hip key, but then you get stuck and you're not sure where to go from there, this is a great routine for you to try because we show you different shapes that you can make when you enter hip key, and then we take you a little bit further.
Yes, and if you're like not great with hip key, this is a great routine for you as well because it's a great time for you to practice your hip key because you get better as you practice, right?
Yes. We do want to let you know that this routine does require some strength. So you will use some grip strength, some back strength for you to be able to do the routine. We also have a split in the end. So do bear that in mind that you have to warm up for your splits and so on so that you are ready for this routine.
Yes. And we also have some climbing in the beginning, which we do break down for you, but if you're not there yet with especially the bicycle climb that we do, feel free to omit that. I think it would be pretty regardless.
Yes.
Yes. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. On this channel, we talk all things aerial and we break down different tutorials across 4 apparatuses: aerial, hoop, hammock, silks, and pole. So if you practice any of those apparatuses, especially at home, do subscribe to the channel because it's a great resource to have when you're training.
Yeah, and if you have an aerial bestie that you train with or that you intend to train with, also feel free to share the channel with them and invite them to join as well so that we can all train and be happy together.
Yes. Okay, before we start, we always need to make sure we pay attention to safety. That is super important. So let's do a quick safety check. Make sure that you've checked your equipment beforehand, check the rigging and everything. Make sure that you have a crash mat. Don't practice without one under any circumstances. Make sure that you warm up well and you cool down well before and after you practice aerial. I would just focus on your whole body for this because we do a lot of splits and we do a lot of things with our back. So not really focusing on one specific thing, just make sure you're very warm. If you're looking for ideas, we do have a playlist of warm-up ideas that you can find right up there. There are long and short ones, so you can take your pick. And then, of course, make sure that you're wearing the right clothing. So for us, we wore leggings. Try not to wear something that is too slippery because we are doing things with hip key, so we do need a little bit of grab when it comes to like your body and the fabric. You can wear shorts if you are used to it, but just be careful how short it is just because we're doing a lot of pulling with the fabric and rolling. You know, you don't want to flash your aerial bestie.
Taylor.
So, hey, I didn't say anything.
Maybe it's my guilty conscience. Yeah, I was wearing shorts when I started and then I ended up switching out for leggings because it just felt a little bit more appropriate with the movement that we were doing with our bodies, and some people got flashed in the process. So
yeah. Just make sure that you have your spotting buddy. Make sure you have someone to practice with. So that you're safe at all times. They can be your GPS in the air, your cheerleader if you don't get something right. And if something happens, they're there to help you out or call someone.
Yes. And always, we don't have the music that we choreographed this to synced up to this video because this video is more intended for you to see the routine, for you to learn how to do the routine. But if you want to see it synced up to the music, then we will leave a short or multiple short for you right up here. These shorts might be cut in the middle, but you might have 2 pieces, or you might have the beginning or the ends cut off because the way YouTube shorts are set up, you only have a minute. So if you want to see the full routine, you can always just hop onto our Instagram accounts. We do release them there as well so that you can see it fully. But if that is not enough for you and you want to see it on a big screen, you want to see both of us do it, then come back to the channel on Friday when we will release a video where we show both of us doing the routine. So you can see how our bodies work differently, how we have to adjust things based on our heights. And you can also see just different people doing it, doing the same routine, and see how it might look a little bit different when I do it and when Taylor does it, so that you can also be more comfortable and accepting of what it is that your body is able to do. I do recommend that you come back on Friday, because everything that we do it timed to a specific song. And so all the dramatics that we add is done to the music and so on. So if you want to do it to the music as well and understand why we're adding these dramatics, do see it synced up to the music on Friday.
Yes. Okay, so now that we've covered everything, let's get started. Hey guys, so Karina is here to help us break down the silks routine. So we're starting with our climb. So you're starting with both hands holding high on the silk, and then you're going to do a basic climb, but you need to spin first. So you're gonna swing your leg from the back and spin it forward. So swing forward, there we go. And then you're going to do a basic climb with that. So Karina, do you want to go ahead? Okay, spin forward, and we do a basic climb. From here, you'll wave your body up, and then you're going to use your inside elbow, and you're going to hold on to the fabric at your elbow. Release the other hand, kind of low and flirty, I like to call it. And then from there, you grab back to the fabric up high. And this is where you're going to change your climb from a basic climb to a bicycle climb. So the first climb is a basic climb. The second climb is a bicycle climb. So a bicycle climb starts with your basic wrap. But instead of stepping on the fabric, you're going to lift your free leg, and you're going to bring it around the fabric on the opposite side, and you're going to use your heel to push the fabric while you lift your back leg up. Think about bringing your knee to your butt, so you swoop the fabric like that. We're just doing one bicycle climb for this. So your bicycle climb should look like this. There you go. Notice that she lifts her leg high up to make sure the fabric is swooped up at her ankle. So once you're done with your bicycle climb, you're going to hold on and do a hip key. Great. Make sure you hold the tail at the bottom to keep yourself from sliding down. From there, you have your top leg. You're going to lift that and separate the fabric and bring your top leg through the fabric, and then stack them over into this pike position here. Great. From there, we add some dramatics by slowly pulling the fabric. You can choose whether you want your legs bent or straight. Karina chooses to do it bent. So you slowly grab the fabric, and along with the music, you will dramatically release the fabric. Great. Then we do need the fabric. So you're gonna grab the fabric again, slow and dramatic, hold up high, and then you're going to add some spin. Once you've added some spin, you are going to hold on back to the fabric to adjust your hands so that it's higher. You're going to straighten your legs and extend your arm to the side to get into this kind of flying sort of position. Make sure that you're driving your hips forward like Karina is doing here. And then from there, you can play with your legs, bend if you want. Before you hook the fabric with your knee, add some spin here to have a little more spin for the second part. And then you're going to roll into the fabric. So that hook leg goes first, pull yourself up, bring your body around. We're not staying there, continue going and hook. And then you're gonna bring your other leg and try to hold it as high as possible to crochet on top. Now your bottom leg will come through the fabric, and you're going to hold high above and grab your ankle to get into this splitty position.
My foot is not good because my grip is not good.
That's okay.
Okay.
From there, you're going to cross your leg over the fabric, keep that crochet, grab the fabric here, slowly add some spin, and then you'll have a spin by slowly releasing your leg, so straightening it above and straightening your leg at the bottom, and you'll get into this pencil-like spin, an inverted pencil spin. When you're done there, you're going to bend one leg and release the other leg from the crochet, and that's the end of the routine. To come up, you just pull yourself up, release your leg, and come down. You won't be fully out of the fabric, but you do the rest on the floor. Thank you, Karina.
Yeah, unless they climb too high.
Yeah, unless you climb too high. Don't climb too high.
That was so much fun.
Yes, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed doing everything from the hip key because we haven't really done much from hip key in a long time.
We haven't done too much on hip key for a while.
Yeah.
And hip key is always fun, and I guess the good thing with hip key as well is also seeing how far we've come. Because you know that hip key is not the easiest skill for you to master on silks. And when you can master the hip key in the air, really you have come a long way.
Yes. So if you're not quite there yet, of course, keep practicing. Trust me, we've been there where we're not even, well, for me, I wasn't even able to do the modification. So, do know that it gets better as long as you are consistent and you keep trying. That's what's super important. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video and you enjoyed it, please leave us a like. It really helps to tell the algorithm that people like you enjoy watching videos like these and sends more people to our community. And speaking of our community, of course, if you're not subscribed, do subscribe and share with your friends so that you guys have these resources.
Yes, and if this routine was a little too challenging strength-wise for you, or you're not really there with your hip key yet, then we are leaving a video on screen for you that supports you fully throughout the entire routine from a footlock. So it doesn't require as much strength, but you still get to do some beautiful shapes with it.
Yes, and you can wear shorts because it's not painful at all. I know you're tired of hearing that, but I've got to tell them.
Oh, okay.
Until next time.
Bye.